Welcome back everybody, Matt the Man here. So, Den of Thieves 2 Panthera. This is a sequel to the original Den of Thieves that came out in early 2018. I thought the original came out in 2017, but it came out in January of 2018. I did see the original back in 2018. And I enjoyed that movie. I think it's a good movie. Not like a movie I've gone back and watched like 8 million times or anything like that. But I was always surprised that they never made a sequel, like, right away. It did pretty well at the box office, and it was well received. So I'm like, why did it take them so long to make a sequel? And, every so often you would hear Gerard Butler, like, yeah, we're working on it. So here we are, 7 years later, exactly 7 years later, and we finally got a sequel to the original Den of Thieves. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think the sequel is better than the first one. I think it's a more fun movie. It's the relationship between Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson is great. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Vin Diesel and Paul Walker after like that first movie when they got back together in like the fourth and fifth movie, and they really started to have that bond. And like even though there's not as much action in this movie as you might expect, the action we do get is good. So, but let's get into it though. Positives. Gerard motherfucking Butler. This motherfucker is a man's man. We don't really have that many anymore in Hollywood. You got Jason Statham, maybe The Rock, maybe. He's got a little soft lately. And then you got Gerard Butler, who is still the man. I mean, you go all the way back to Reign of Fire in 2002 with Christian Bale fighting dragons. Then he did the Tomb Raider movie with Angelina Jolie. And then, we got the Phantom of the Opera, which I liked him in the Phantom of the Opera. He was the Phantom in 2004. But obviously, his big coming out manly man moment was 300. King Leonidas, Sparta. That was a huge hit in March of 2007. And ever since then, he's been playing a lot more action-oriented roles. Gamer, Law-Abiding Citizens, Olympus Has Fallen, and that entire trilogy. They made a trilogy off of Olympus Has Fallen. Machine Gun Preacher, and so on and so forth. A man's man. He is one of those guys when you hear Gerard Butler has a new action movie coming out. What was it, last year or the year before? He had the movie Plane. Well, then when you hear the name Gerard Butler, it's like, oh, he has a new action movie? Okay. That's cool. Kind of like Jason Statham. You can almost look at Jason Statham and Gerard Butler as the new Arnold and Stallone. Kinda. But, you know what I mean. They're like the new face of action. And like the Gerard Butler here, he's a badass. Whether it's just his line deliveries, his laughter, or getting into fights or shootouts, is great. His chemistry with O'Shea Jackson is perfection. I can see a whole movie with just them talking. And there are a lot of scenes in this movie of them just sitting down, talking, and they're captivating, and they're fun. And I'm like, dude, I came here for the action, but I'm more interested in these two people just chit-chatting at a table, or at a nightclub, or at a table and they're eating steak. You know what I mean? It's like, and O.J. Jackson, the son of Ice Cube, definitely is even better in this movie than in the first one. They even have a great callback to O.J. Jackson's father, Ice Cube. Gerard, Butler, they're in the nightclub, they're having fun, they're like, fuck NATO, and then you hear Gerard Butler, fuck the police, and you just see O.J. Jackson give him a look, like, I know, you're tipping the hat to my father, straight out of Compton. He is very character focused. I want people to know that right now. If you're going in for the action, you get an opening action sequence, and it is a good hour and a half till we get to another action sequence. This movie is 2.5 hours, so keep that in mind. But right now, this is more of a character-focused movie. It could have just been action, and very little character. But this is more character and a little less action. But I still enjoyed it. The heist, the overall third act heist, is great. It reminded me of Fast Five. This group of people coming together, interacting, having to plan a heist, and then execute it. And then we brought a lot of Fast Five vibes. And Fast Five is one of the best Fast and Furious movies. Humor in the movie, other between Gerard Butler and O.J. Jackson, the humor is great because of their chemistry. Some of my negatives, the main one that I think a lot of you are going to say, there isn't as much action as I thought. I think they needed a little bit more action, especially, like I said, enter the opening sequence is a good almost hour and a half till we get another action sequence. It's a long time of no action. A great sequel compared to the original. And they announced the Den of Thieves 3, which they probably will, because the ending hinted at a sequel. I'll be very interested to see another one. I just hope they don't wait 7 years to make another one. So I would usually give this like a 4.5 out of 5. I thought this was a really good sequel. And I would definitely want to see another one. So let me know. And this is 100% a bro movie. This is a movie you'll get with your buddies, your bros, your homeboys. You sit down, pop open a few beers, and you put this movie on. Whether you're doing it before going out at night and partying, you want to sit down and watch a bro movie, get you all jacked up, then you go out and have fun. This is that movie. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Did you see Den of Thieves 2? Panthera. Let me know in the comments below. Matt the Mad here. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment.